Okay, on a problem such as this one where we have 5 times a number decreased by a second number is 22, we're trying to find the values of those numbers. So the first thing that we want to do is to define our numbers. So we'll let the first number equal the variable x. Then we'll let the second number equal the variable y. Okay, so now what we have is 5 times the first number decreased by the second number, which is what we called y, is means equal negative 22. Then we have a second sentence, so we have a second statement that says the first number increased by twice the second number is 11. So the first number, again we call that x, increased by plus twice the second number, so 2 times the second number of y, is 11. So now we can use one or two methods to solve this, either substitution or elimination to solve this system of equations. Okay, so my goal is going to be to combine these equations, and I'm going to choose to use the elimination or addition method. Um, I want to make one of my variables have exact opposite coefficients. So the numbers in front of a variable, I want them to be exactly the opposite. One positive, one negative, exactly opposite. So I'm looking at the y's, and I see in my first equation here I have negative 1y. In my second equation I have positive 2y. So I can manipulate that first equation by multiplying by positive 2. And keep in mind, to keep this equation balanced, I need to multiply both sides by that positive 2. And that will give me the new equation of 10x minus 2y equals negative 44. Now, by doing that, that allows me to combine these two equations and eliminate the y variable, because I have negative 2y in the first equation and positive 2y in the second equation. Now, I could have just as easily eliminated the x variable. I have 5x in my first equation, so I could have multiplied my second equation, that x, if I see that 1x, I could have multiplied by negative 5, and that would have allowed me to eliminate my x variable. So you just want to choose one of the variables to eliminate and use multiplication to make them have the same coefficient with opposite signs. Now I'm going to add my like terms here. So 10x plus 1x is 11x. Negative 2y plus 2y is 0. That's why this is called elimination. And then equals negative 44 plus 11 is negative 33. Now I'm going to solve this equation for x. So I have 11 times x, or 11 times some number, equals negative 33. So divide by 11. And we find that the value of the first number, or x, is equal to negative 3. Now it said find the numbers. The instructions said find the numbers. So we want to also find the value of y, or the second number. So you go back to your original equations. You choose either one of them. I'll choose the second one there. We want to find y. So my second equation was x plus 2y equals 11. I now know the value of x, so I can substitute or replace x with negative 3. This allows me to find the value of y by solving this equation. So add 3 to each side. 2 times some number equals 14. Divide both numbers by 2, both sides of the equation by 2. That gives me y equals 7. So the first number that I let be x is negative 3, and my other number is 7. Now you can check to make sure that these solutions are valid by substituting these numbers back in each one of your original equations and making sure that the sides balance out. So let's do that. Let's check to make sure that these solutions are correct here. So my first equation, I have 5x minus y equals negative 22. I'm going to substitute in. Remember, x was negative 3, y was 7. Simplify the left-hand side, multiply. And negative 15 minus 7 does equal negative 22, so that checks out. Second equation, do the same thing. Again, x is negative 3. Oops, sorry about that. And y is 7. Order of operations tells me to multiply first, and negative 3 plus 14 equals 11. That checks out. That tells me that my solutions are correct. Okay, I hope you found this video to be helpful. Thank you.